Hey everyone, it's Krowicki, and today we're going to be taking a look at a 2022 Toyota Corolla Apex Edition SE. Let's get started. If the GR Corolla is going after the Civic Type R, the Apex Corolla is going after the Honda Civic Si. The Apex Edition Corolla comes only as a sedan and has the same 2.0 liter 4-cylinder engine that you get in the Corolla hatchbacks and the Corolla SE models. It makes 169 horsepower, gets 31 miles per gallon averaged, and is available in either a CVT or a 6-speed manual transmission. 2022 SE Apex Corolla starts at $25,610. This one here, as equipped, is $27,351. The cement color is exclusive to the Apex Corolla. We also have a little bit of black sand pearl on the roof right here, as well as the mirrors. What's going to make the Apex Edition different than just going for an SE Corolla is you have a stiffer suspension here, as well as a bunch of little modifications to the body. Like you can see, we have these side rockers right here with bronze accents. There's a front lip in the front, as well as a rear diffuser with bronze accents all around the car. We're going to start the overview by going over the front of the car, and then we're going to go around the entire exterior, and then we're going to jump inside and talk about the features. Starting off right here in the front, we have an LED headlight with an LED daytime running light, and actually all of the lights around this car are LEDs, so even the brake lights and the tail lights are also LEDs. You can also see we have this black front lip right here that meets into the grille. The grille also has these bronze accents around the sides, and then the center of the grille is this nice black sporty mesh pattern, but you can see some of the areas right here in the front grille are blocked off. So like the center area right here by the license plate is blocked off. Only the top and the bottom of the grille is open for airflow. The Apex Edition also gives us blacked out Toyota badges in the front and the back, which really kind of completes the look of this car. Moving over to the side, let's talk about wheels and tires. So these are 18-inch black alloy wheels that Toyota gives us. There is no black Toyota badge right here on the center of the wheel. It's chrome. And then the tire size is 225, 40, 18. The Apex Corolla does have 2 tire options, so you can either choose between the all-season tires or the summer tires. These right here are the all-season tires. Moving over to the side of the Apex Corolla, you can see we have a little bit of body side molding going along the side of the car. And then just below that, we do have that side rocker right there. It's black with the bronze accents. The side mirror is black and it has a turn signal indicator built into it, but what is surprising is that there is no blind spot monitors. What we do have, however, is keyless entry, so we can go ahead and lock the car by tapping right here and then unlock the car by just putting our hands on the door handle. And like mentioned earlier, the entire roof of the car is black, so we also have a black shark fin antenna in the back there as well. And the colors around the car are chosen really well, so I'm really glad that Toyota didn't decide to put chrome around the windows. Moving over to the back now, we have this small little spoiler right here that goes over the trunk. It's also paint matched to the body of the car, so right here we have the cement color. Back here you can also see we have our LED tail lights, Apex badge right here on the right side, Corolla badge right here on the left, and then black Toyota right here. All of these 3 badges are black. Just down below that, we have a single exit exhaust. It is a sport tuned exhaust, so Toyota made this one sound a little bit better. We have these 3 little fins right here at the bottom of the diffuser, and then a last bronze accent right here in the back. And that diffuser also goes along the body of the car towards the rear tires. There's a reverse camera just above the license plate, and then right in the center below the Toyota logo, there's going to be a release button for the trunk. The trunk is nice and spacious. We also have rear folding seats, so we have a 60-40 split back here. We also have some rubber mats that are going to go inside the car, and then we already have our trunk rubber mat installed back here. There is also a spare tire underneath the floorboard with some tools. And we're going to go ahead and go inside the Corolla now. Starting off right here with the door card, you can see we have kind of like a 2-color thing going on. So we have a lot of white plastics on the dash and inside the car, as well as a lot of black plastics. So it kind of looks like a Panda inside with bronze stitching, which we're going to see all around the car. So starting right here with the door card, you can see the bronze stitching is going already right here on this little armrest. We do have our window switches right here, as well as our mirror controls. And just right by the speaker, we also have a little holder for some water bottles. We also see a nice little Corolla plaque right here before entering the car. And beside the seat here, we have a release for the trunk as well as the fuel door. Moving up from that, you can see we have a release for the hood, as well as a brightness control for the center gauges and our automatic high beams button. You can also see 3 pedals down here because we do have the 6-speed manual transmission in this one. And now that we're fully inside the Apex Corolla, let's talk about the steering wheel here, which does also have bronze stitching going around it. We do also have some buttons right here on the steering wheel. So the bottom row is going to control our audio and multimedia. Right side is going to control the radar cruise and lane depart assist features. And then the left side is going to control the center screen, which we have like this little vertical center screen right here on the right side of the gauges. The center gauge is going to show your speed, and then the left is going to show your tachometer. The Apex Corolla also has automatic headlights and a push button start. Moving over to the center, we have an 8-inch touchscreen right here with Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. Both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto auto are going to be wired, which you're going to use this USB right here, which is conveniently labeled. It's going to be right over here. Just below the screen, we have a single zone climate control. So you're just going to be able to set one temperature for the entire car, and then you can control the intensity of the fan right here on this side. Just below the climate control, there's a little storage spot right here where most people are probably going to put their phones. And then we have our transmission options. So if you get the CVT, you're just going to see PRNDL. In this one, we have the 6-speed manual transmission. There is also an IMT button, which if you press this and turn it on, it's going to turn on automatic rev matching for you. We also have traction control to be turned off right over here. And there's more bronze stitching around here. So you can see right here on the shift boot, there's more bronze stitching. And on this shifter, reverse is going to be all the way to the left and up. So we're going to have to pull up on this collar right here and then take it up into reverse. We also have an electronic parking brake right here, as well as a brake hold feature, 2 small little cup holders, and then a tiny little center console as well. The center console does have a USB-C and a 12-volt power outlet. For seats, we have these light gray cloth seats here. If you go for the XSE Apex, you can get leather seats and a sunroof in here, but the SE doesn't have those options. It's kind of hard to see the bronze stitching on the seats, but I'm just reminding you guys that there is bronze all around this car. And I hope that the camera is picking it up, but the seat is also made of slightly different shades of gray. On the dash though, the stitching is just white. And so you can see we have a white dash right here. Just below that, we have our glove box, which is black. So again, we kind of have that like panda color thing going on here. The center console is pretty large for the size of the car, and then we just have some paperwork over here. Moving up from the dash, we have our rear view mirror, which is not auto dimming, and it does not have home link, so we can't open any garage remotes using the mirror. Just above that, we have our light controls, as well as an emergency SOS button. There is no sunroof in the SE. You're going to have to go for an XSE to get that. For the visors, there is a mirror with a light at the top. And then this also can be moved around, but it can't be extended. If you need some more sun protection, there is a little extension right over here, but that's about it. In the back seats now, there's going to be no storage pockets behind either the driver or passenger side, which is a little bit unusual to see in a car these days. And then there's going to be also no USB or air vents back here. There are small air vents underneath the seats, but they don't really do a whole lot. So on a hot summer day, your rear passengers are going to be suffering a little bit. We do, however, have some anchor points for some child seats on both the left and the right side of the back seats. Center doesn't get any of that, but we do have a little fold down right here. If you're not using the middle seat, you can get some more cup holders back here. And then to fold down these rear seats, you're just going to want to push down on this button right here by the headrests, and then the seat will be able to slide forward. Same thing right here for the other side. Concludes our overview of the Apex SE Corolla. It's probably the best looking Corolla in my opinion. However, it is lacking in some features, but it is only $25,000. So it's a pretty good pickup if you're just looking for some cheap, reliable fun. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. We'll see you all next time. Bye. So as a side note, I thought that this was really cool. This Apex Corolla has only 1 mile on it.